Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with this build I started on. It's an '05 Chevy or GMC 2500 Sierra, doing so much work to this thing. I'll show you what I've got done so far. And I got to say one thing. Hell yeah, my boy Trump's back in office. Hell yeah. Been waiting for that for 4 years. I definitely support him. Love Trump. But anyways, what I did. First of all, I put a new front bumper and lower valance on. The bumper that was on this thing was shot. I mean, it was rotted to hell and back. And the new valance down here, whatever you want to call it. I've changed the oil. None of the gauges in it worked. None. Speedometer, tach, oil pressure, none of it. It was a bad instrument cluster. So I had to chase one of them down. And they're like trying to find a lawyer for P. Diddy. Yeah. They only made them 1 year. '05 is the only year that'll fit, and it's got to be a diesel. But anyways, I got one, put that in. A couple things didn't work, like the four ways. I got them working, the turn signals. It's got a fuel leak down in there. I got to fix that yet. I put a tailgate on it. I patched the driver's side floor. And I just put a door on. This door right here, as you can see, it's different than the rest of the truck. I put this door on. But when this was wrecked, man, this whole the hinges for the doors pushed forward. You can see right here, it's rubbing. It's dented in here, but if I straighten this out, it's going to overlap probably clean to here. The gap at the bottom's okay. I couldn't even get the door to shut when I put the new door on. Wouldn't even latch. There was a gap from here to probably there's where the door was, right in there somewhere. So I had to shim out the striker plate, and I had to shim out the door. If you look at this hinge, this top hinge is supposed to be about like this. And it's not, it's like this. You can see it sticking out and it's pushed forward. It needs to come back. And I'm not messing with all that because I go pounding that, getting that straight, and then if it don't line up with the back door, because the back door was hit also, as you can see down here, this was pushed way into here, and I used the stud gun. I got to grind this down and door glass it and put it yet, but I got it pulled out, got most of the dent out, but it was pushed back, and then I'm going to end up running into problems there with that, and I'm not opening that can of worms. He wanted the door on, and he wanted it to shut and lock. That's what it does. It shuts and it locks, so I'm leaving it there. I still got to do both rockers and cab corners and undercoat it yet. I got the rockers right there. They're in here. I got to put the grill back in it, but I'm not putting that in until I get the fuel leak fixed, because I don't want to be bending over it, hitting it, smacking it, and I already had to take it off, so why not just leave it off? It's 10 minutes to put back together. And then I got to put the plow setup back on it. And I'm trying to think what else, and I'm leaving the door like it is, all the stuff off it. Like that, for the simple reason I got to do the rockers. I already got it stripped down because I had to change it, because the other this door originally had power window. This has a crank. So I had to change everything inside. I had to change the door locks because it had power door locks. This doesn't. I had to change the wiring harness, everything. So then all you do is lift up on it and it comes off. I got the wiring still disconnected, and it's so much easier to put rockers on without the door being on. So I just have it on now because I'm getting ready to pull it outside, because I got another vehicle coming. I got to put rear brake cables on, which are right there. And as you can tell, my place is just too small. I could fit 2 vehicles in here. I can. It's tight, but I can do it with all the tools and stuff I have. But This guy knows it's going to be a while yet for it till he gets this back. Probably another week, maybe 2, depending on what I find wrong with it. It needs headlights. That one's broke. This one's broke. As you can see, it's busted right there. I got to do that. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of little stuff like this for the battery. Ain't even bolted down. Bolt's missing. Matter of fact, the holes wallowed out. Well, it'll go underneath it like that. So, and there's a couple other things, and I got to check it out for inspection. So, it's going to be here a while. But anyways, I just wanted to give you an update on my progress. Hopefully soon here, I'll have the rockers done and the cab corners done. That's the big part. And then once they're done, then the rest is minor stuff. Then I'll get it undercoated and ship it. Get it out of here. So that way he can drive it, because he wants to drive it before the snow hits so he can plow with it. He's going to be using it as a work truck. Oh yeah, the exhaust is broke. I got to fix that. As you can see, it's hanging down real low. The taillights, both taillights need fixed. They're broke. So he had it taped in. As you can see the tape line. The other one's the same way. So I got to get 2 used taillights for it. Just a never-ending affair. And that's the new tailgate I got. But the handle's broke. So it's screwed in. His other one didn't have a handle at all. So what can you do? These parts are hard to find anymore, man. For an 05, they are very hard to find. So, alright guys, just wanted to give you an update. Thanks for watching. Catch you here in a while.